Okay, so this is the analysis. We are going to perform the analysis, and that is our objective today. One thing is that, let me go to my documents. One thing is that, let me put you here. Good. See here. One thing is that we are going to write chapter 4. But the chapter 4 is full of analysis. So the first thing is that we are going to learn how to do frequency analysis. And let me make it that way. Called descriptive statistics. But because I'm going to say something, then this is descriptive statistics. So let me write it in God. We are going to do descriptive statistics today. Under the descriptive statistics, we are going to learn two things. We are going to learn descriptive statistics and we learn descriptives. It's not the same thing. We learn descriptives. So these are the information we are going to focus on today. So this will be number 1, and this will be number 2. After that, we learn how to interpret them. We learn how to interpret them. That is the descriptive statistics. Then the 4th one is that we work on reliability analysis. Reliability analysis. How do we perform reliability analysis? We are going to do that one here. Then another one we are going to also handle in our studies is correlation analysis. So we will perform correlation analysis. Another one we are also going to do and learn the interpretation. So let me delete this one from is another one is regression analysis. So we are going to cover all these analysis, not today, but within the week, and write a chapter 5 and we are done. We are also going to learn how to perform mediation and moderation analysis. This is the reason why we installed Process Win4. We're also going to do this. Then we learn how to interpret. So that's the interpretation. Then the next thing that we are going to talk about is discussion. How do we write the discussion in the chapter 4? Discussion in chapter 4. So these are the key things we must take note in the chapter 4 that we are going to work on. In fact, if you listen carefully, it will help you. One thing is that there are some of the issues that even trick those who are mostly using SPSS. But I'm going to focus on that trick now. Make sure you keep it somewhere so that it doesn't beat you next time. Because if you don't practice, definitely it will beat you one day. So please, let's take note of that. These are some of the analysis we are going to try our best to handle. Now, if you come to your SPSS, we have the SPSS here. You come to your SPSS. You are to type in the data. I told you that I won't even teach you how to type in the data because it's not difficult. It's like typing in the data in Excel, the same thing. But to give you professional training, you should type your data in Excel. You should type your data in Excel. So I gave you an Excel data that we are going to use for our analysis in, this is not the document I want. I gave you an Excel data we are going to use to perform the analysis. And I posted this one on the Telegram page. So I'm only teaching you how we do it in the Excel. This is gender. one question on the questionnaire. Let me show the questionnaire as well so that you understand what I mean. I think I must show it side by side. I must show it side by side. That would be better. This is the questionnaire we are going to use. This is the questionnaire. Now, if you look on the questionnaire, we have gender. Please, those who were saying last time they didn't see, we have started again. The questionnaire, we have gender, so the gender is here. We have age, the age is here. We have educational level. We have work experience. These are called demographic profile or variables. So we gave an option for the person to take one. Why? Because we are doing quantitative research. Now look at how we type this one in Excel. Let's go to Excel. You see that the gender is here. This was what I was telling you. Age is here. Education is here. The work experience you saw is also here. Then the first question on the questionnaire. Let me show you that one. The first question on the main one is here. The organizational culture in my workplace fosters open communication among employees. That was the first question. So in that case, when you come to your Excel, that is the first question here. Let me open it wide for you to see. You can even see from here. You can read from here. You can read from here. The organizational culture in my workplace fosters open communication among employees. You see? So you type all the questions one after the other on top here. This was what I was telling you. Those who wanted to know how we type data. And I told you the reason why you should use Excel. Because at times you use SPSS to perform your analysis. And the lecturer wanted to get a proof from you, the supervisor. So they'll ask you to send your Excel data. Meanwhile, you also enter the data in the SPSS straight. How are you going to get it? You cannot convert it. But if you have it in the Excel, you can send the Excel to them. And if they are even not using the SPSS, but they are using SAS or R or eView and the rest, they can just import this one in the eView and they are done. Mr. Abdul, you are writing on my board. So you can claim for me. So that is how it is. This is how we type it. Now, those who answered, the first person you pick is questionnaire. He chose male, so you wrote male here. Another person, the age range the person chose, you have written it here. The education level, you write it here. So you write each of them under the question, the one that the person ticked. You put that question paper down. You pick the second person. You write everything here. After that, you put it down, you pick the third person. In my Excel, the third person is the fourth number. So you enter all of them to the last person. That is number one. Those who also know how to type their data on Google Form, or they use Microsoft Edge to type their data and share. That one too, they can download their data in a form of Excel. When you are downloading, you can download the data in the form of Excel. But in that case, the Excel data is CVS. We are doing a lot of IT work. Don't worry. That is why I said I want you to know a lot about certain things, so that after this training, nothing beats you up. And you say, hey, this one, I don't know about it. Anytime you download from the website, let's say you use online form to distribute your questionnaire, the Excel will come in this format, CSV format. In that case, it is still Excel, but in the format of CSV. So let's assume the data I sent on the page to you is assuming the same position. So let's go and see. You come to your SPSS, since you have opened, go to import. You see, the options are there: Excel, CSV, Excel, CSV. So when your work download, you know if it is CSV, you know. If it is Excel, you type yourself, you know. So in our case, the one I sent on the page, I downloaded from Google Form. So the format is in the form of CSV. So I've clicked on it. Now it will take you to a laptop. Let's assume it will take you to your laptop where your things are. Then you scroll to find it in a place where you get that document. So before you reach there, the document will show up. 2025 training data, you see it is here. You click on it. Then You click on the open. After you click on the open, look at something. After you have clicked on the open, this is what you will see. This is how the data will load. After you have clicked on the open, this is how the data will load. Now, after loading this way, don't do anything to it. You click on OK. Then the SPSS will open for you, but it will open in 2 sheets. You see, you can see here, one sheet is the one telling you that what you did has been done successfully. So you can even close that one. When they say save, say no, but you don't use for anything. But the most important one is this one. The most important one is this one. Now, as I am moving gradually, you could see that the data I entered, all of them has appeared here. I don't need to go and type it here again. But caution, the demographic variables can be in the form of nominal. I told you last time, not ordinal. Ordinal means that a data that is arranged in ascending order or descending order. But this one, age and gender, is not in arrangement of ascending order or descending order. So it's nominal. So therefore, gender, age, educational level, and work experience. These are the first 4 that the demographic variables we're talking about. You see, all of them are also in string. No problem with that. You can maintain it in string or you may decide to change it. But when they are in string, no problem with that. Now, you come to the next one. This is the main question. This is the first question. You see, when I double click, it has opened well for you. The column is called name. But there's labeling here. Please listen carefully. There's labeling here. So in the name column, we don't need these long names here. We don't need these long names here in the open column. But rather, we need the abbreviated format here. The abbreviated format. In our case, we are going to change this one from this long name and make it a short name. And I will advise you that if it is possible, go to your questionnaire like this. You see this one that's written them together because SPSS cannot separate data. Go to your questionnaire. Copy the first information. If you are lucky and the labeling comes, fine. But if it doesn't come, go to questionnaire, copy the first question. This is organizational culture. So when you come to your SPSS, you go to the labeling side. Then you paste the information there, the organizational culture you copied there. Here. Right click, the paste will come. You see, I've pasted the labelings there. Then, so make sure if you want it good, make sure you present all the labeling there. It will help you, senior or madam. It will help you. So I've copied this one. Then I come to my SPSS again. Then I'll come and paste this one. I'm not going to do all these things this evening. I'm just trying to tell you how we do it. Come and paste all of them there. Good. Now, you can decide to pull it back as we were doing. Now let's go to, here is called variable view. But when you come to the main question, because we are going to do quantitative analysis, please, you cannot use strange data to do quantitative analysis. All the data must change to numeric. But if you mistakenly go and click on numeric here, and you click on OK, and you come to the data view, that particular question, the answer the person provided, all of them will be clean from the work. I repeat, as all of them will be clean, and it will give you question mark, meaning you have lost your data. So please, that is not how you go about it. Come to the variable view. If you want to change this one, all of the strings, you don't need to go and change it straight up like that. I'm going to do it for you. Come to nominal. In that case, we don't apply nominal here because these are the main questionnaire and you cannot use nominal. You cannot do the analysis. If you maintain it in nominal, you cannot do it. So this is what you do. Go to transform. We have started the first analysis. It's very, very important. When you come to transform, go to automatic recode. This one is an advanced SPSS that we are learning. If not, I'll just jump and go to the analysis and we move on. But I don't want it that way. I want you to benefit from what you also lost. Go to automatic recode. When you come to automatic recode, then which of them do we want to recode them? Let's go to our questionnaire. Let me tell you something. In the questionnaire, the first variable we used to set the questionnaire was organizational culture. How many questions were under? 5. It means that the first 5 will be organizational culture. So in coding it, I will say OC, organizational culture, OC. So I'll come to the SPSS again. Which one do I want to? It start from the organization. 1, I've clicked on the control. 2, I've clicked on the control. I'm just clicking on it. 3, this is the 4th one, and this is the 5th one. It means this is the 5th question under the organizational culture. Then I will come to this arrow, click on it. After that, I'm going to change all of them to coding. We have to code it. We have to code it. Then I'll click on that one, come to new. What is the name? Organizational culture. So OC, capital OC. Then you name it 1 because that's the first question for organizational culture. Then you click on that one. After that, you come and click on this again. The second one. Then you come to your boss, OC number 2. You see add new name. You click on add new name. Nothing will happen. But after you click on it, go to number 3. Then you come and name it OC. Very, very important what we are doing. If not, your analysis will be difficult for you. Come to the set, then another one. Then you click it OC4. That's question number 4 under organizational culture. Or we call it indicator. The questions are indicators. OC5. You click on it. After that, now all is set. Don't do anything here. Don't make any changes here. Just come and click on OK. And it will open for you. It has made changes to the work. Good. I want to do the changes to all of them. The next one on our questionnaire was about, these were 5 questions. It was also technological innovation. How many questions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one too is 5 questions. So let me go and transform that one too. I'm going to transform that one too. Go to transform again. Automatic recode. It has come. Please make sure you take all these back again. Those here. Because we are done with them. Take them back. Before you can do the other one. Just be clicking on it whilst you hold your control. Whilst you hold your control. So whilst I hold my control, I take them back. Now I scroll down again. Then I come to this one is also 5. So it starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. I'll pick them here. It was, I think, technological innovation. So after that, go and click on only one in it. Then technological innovation, TI1. I'll click on add. Come to the second one. TI2. You click on it again. Come to the next one. TI3. I know you are following. The next one, TI4. Click on it. The next one, TI5. So you see, I've coded all of them and I click on add to. The OK will pop up after you are done with all the 5. If you are not done with all the 5, OK will not show. Then we click on the OK. This one will come again. I told you this one, when it comes, you can clean them. I can say close it. Now, I'm going to show you something, what you were doing. Because few minutes, we have to go on break. Now, let me do another. You see, when I scroll down, it has repeated itself here. The OC1 and the rest, they have repeated, and it has changed to numeric. So the only thing I'm going to do is that I'll come to this side and change to scale, change all of them to scale. So you come here, you change to scale, you change to scale, you change to scale. So we are changing all to scale. That is how your questionnaire will be set and can be used for every analysis you wanted to perform. So all have been changed to scale. Then, according to the questionnaire we are using, it was divided into 4 sessions because one is moderator, one is mediator. So another one is employee empowerment. How many questions? 5. So quickly, before we go on break, we have about 4 minutes. I'll go and do that changes for you so that you understand it better. Go to transform. You see, I'm doing it gradually. Come to this side, go and make sure you take all these back. Take all these back. If I'm able to do this and even the time is up, it's fine. Then we schedule and meet again. Now it means it start from here. So there are 5. 1, so I should be fast. 2, 4, 5. I'll take it there. I say click on it. Click on the first one. Employee empowerment, EE1. Add. Go to the second one. EE2. Click on add. Come to the third one. EE3. I'm coding it because this is SPSS. Come to the next one. Oh, the thing has gone back. 2, 4. What was that? So EE4. Then the last one will come EE5. I said after all is set, the OK will show. So this one, if the OK does not show, it means all is not set. So it's now set. Then you click on OK, it will come. Thank you. So we left with the last one before we go on break. You can close it. Let's go to transform again and do the last one. You see the EE ones has come. Automatic recode. Make sure you take all these back, all these back, all these back, all these back. This class is truly a gift. So they are left with 5 questions. They are here, or it's not 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Were they 6? Let me check the questionnaire. For the last one. Oh, okay. There are also 5. Hey, it means the questionnaire was more than. So let me. By the way, let's quickly transform those remaining. Let's say this 5. You're only using it for training, so no problem. 2, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, these 2 are not per hand. That's why it was 7. So it starts from this 1, 2, 3, good. 2, 4, 5. It will be here. So quickly before we go, this one was the last one. I don't know what self-efficacy to SE1. I'll add. Number 2, SE2. I'll add. Number 3, SE3. I'll add. Number 4, SE4. I'll add. Number 5, SE5. I'll add. So the OK will pop up and I click on it. You see, something was trying to beat me up. If you realize, it was the labeling I did that was appearing there with this one. So I thought it was another questions. So preferably you can do the coding, and when you finish, you bring in the labelings. Please, we will go for break now. You can now highlight on all this. Click on all this and delete all of them. It starts from this side. Okay. I was going to click delete those that are not part. So you highlight all of them. Highlight those who are not part, those that we wanted to change from strange.